Hello, my name's Louis Carbello, and this is my video section of the application for your position within Englishmunchers. Now, you've asked me to present it as a teacher, which I think I don't quite understand what you mean by that, but hopefully this video should be enough. It's my very first time I've ever done a video, so I apologise if it's not all that professional. I think what you want to see is what I would bring to your meetings, to your little get-togethers in cafes and restaurants, etc. Well, the first thing I'll bring is that I'm actually born and bred in the UK. I don't rely on textbooks. I follow textbooks, but I don't rely on them. To be able to talk about things that people are interested in. The easiest way to learn is if you're interested in something, and if you can converse on subjects that are of interest to each and every person, I think it sinks in that little bit better. I think the other thing that I can bring to these meetings, to these little get-togethers, is the British and the American way of life. Very different to what we have here, even though I enjoy it immensely here. It is very different over there, and the topics of conversation have to be around certain things that are very alien to Brazilian people. So I think not only learning the actual words, gaining confidence in speaking a foreign language, but I'll also bring the types of topics and the types of things that people are interested in, both in stateside and UK. So many subjects can be talked about, and within those subjects you can introduce parts of the curriculum to make sure that that everything's covered as much as possible. But I think the main thing is that the courses in Brazil just don't offer the conversational side, and it is mainly the confidence to open your mouth and actually attempt to actually talk to people in English. I would give people a real person, a real English person to talk to, and they would learn by making mistakes. They could sit comfortably with me and make all the mistakes in the world and it wouldn't matter, because that is part of the learning process. Correction is very simple for me. I've got two grown-up girls who are very good at speaking English now. My wife as well. She spent 18 years in the UK with me before we came over. And she speaks very good English as well now. But I have the insight from her to understand what a Brazilian person needs to be able to have the confidence and sufficient grammar to be able to hold conversations with Americans and with UK. Now that the rest of the world is picking up on this as well, you tend to find that English is becoming very much universal language. So we have people literally all over the world who speak English, and it's a matter of being able to converse with those people on a level that you're comfortable with. And to get them to the comfort level, we need the practice. So getting together, having these little meetings, having these little cafe get-togethers would be of great benefit when you're actually learning English. That's the business side, and I would hold loads and loads of these little get-togethers on many subjects, so that people can not only choose a location that's good for them, I'd also choose subjects that's good for them as well. We're not only talking about conversations in cafes and bars and restaurants. I think another good idea would be in open spaces. We've got many parks, we've got plazas, as we call them here, where even if it's just a few people, 5 or 6 people, you can quite happily sit at a small table outside a cafe, or you can just sit in, a little place like this, and just hold little conversations about anything in particular, keeping in mind that they're there to learn. But I think it's about relaxing with each individual student to give them the confidence to make mistakes. Have the confidence that if they do make a mistake, that they'll be corrected in a nice way. That they can evolve during these little lessons to a stage where they can speak comfortably in English, so that when it comes to business, if that's why they want to learn, they will be able to have not only the business side but also the chit-chat that goes with that, to show the individual personality and the likes and dislikes of them as individuals. I've learnt in business that people do business with people that they like. They do business with people that they have confidence in, and being able to speak the language will break down many barriers. So I'll cut this video short now. I want to thank you for your time. I do a lot of work on Messenger live videos, so if you want to chit chat, just send me a quick little link. I'll be more than happy to talk to you on here. Or if you've got an evening or any time of day or evening really, where you're holding a little session that you want me to attend and see how we do, I'd love to do that as well. I just like talking, I suppose. That's what I enjoy doing. So thank you again, and hopefully we'll be talking in the near future. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.